Hey guys, welcome back to another Starfield video. And today's video, I will show you the strongest possible setup you can have in Starfield. Bar none, this is the pinnacle, right? This is as sort of high you can take it. Anyways, let's start with the skills first and foremost. So, what do we need here? So first things first, you need particle beams, right? You want to max this out because we'll be using a particle weapon. So 30% more damage and 5% crit chance, right? So take note of all these multipliers here. Next, you want to max out your rifle certification, so you get another 30% damage, and you also get 30% faster reload, so you get more DPS, right? Because you reload quicker, you dish out more damage. Next skill, you want the marksmanship, right? Because this is just as busted here. Increase the hit chance with non-automatic weapons by 15%. So non-automatic, which means semi-automatic, right? Critical hits using non-automatic range weapons without a scope do double damage, and those with scopes knock the enemies down for the next shot. So whether you want to use a scope or not, it's up to you, but we'll get to it in a second, right? Why I think scope is better. So that's a must there. Rapid reloading, look, it's up to you, right? It doesn't really matter. It's not a must. Sniper certification. So what do we have here? Scope weapon steadier. You don't want that, like it doesn't matter. You can hold your breath on, it doesn't matter. What you want here is headshots while aiming with scope weapon have plus 25% critical hit chance, right? And you also want scope weapons do 50% more damage while using the scope. Well, targeting, this is good, but it's not like a must, right? These here, on the other hand, are a must. So you want to max out your armor pen here. So you want your attacks to ignore 50% of target's armor, and then there's also a chance that the armor is decreased by a further 25% for 6 seconds after critical hit. And if you recall back on the other multipliers, you'll be hitting a lot of critical shots, right? Crippling. So it's up to you, right? I mean, it's not a must. It's definitely a good perk to have here, right? Because it knocks them down. They can't get up and fire back at you, right? Alright, and last but not least, sharpshooting. This is where all the magic happens. So increase headshot critical damage by 50%. And if you remember, we already have 25% increased crit rate, right? Plus this is another 50% critical damage. Increase critical damage on legs, nah. Increase critical damage to enemies by 50% with range weapons. Perfect, so that stacks with that one there. And range critical hit kills increase your critical hit chance with all range weapons by 25% into this first stack. It's so we're having multipliers upon multipliers upon multipliers. Okay, next for the weapon, we want to be using Eternity's Gate. Absolutely busted. Look at the base stats on that. So I have here a advanced Varun, just so you can see the difference here, right? Of base. So this is advanced. This is what you get after finishing New Game plus 10. And it's bonkers, right? So you want to be using this gun here. And we'll do a comparison with all these three guns here. Just so you can see the difference between all of them, right? Now, we've walked over the skills. We've walked over the guns. One more thing. Face time. This is the only skill you need. Nothing comes close to this one. That's why I have not bothered with any of the other temples. This is the best, but it'll make the game easy mode, right? I play on very hard difficulty, you know, New Game plus 10, and these guys don't stand a chance. Anyways, let's see how we go. You face time here, one tap. Face time, one tap. One tap. It's not even like it's not even a challenge. This is literally the most the game can throw at you. It doesn't get any more you know, harder than this. We are also permanent freeze time. If I wanted to, as soon as the uptime's down, I can pop it again and again and again. It makes no difference to me, right? Yeah, we'll just clear out turrets here, and then we're gonna go back down the bottom. Okay. Pop it again. Any enemies down here? Oops. This is a very, very accurate gun too, right? Whereas I feel like the normal Varun. So let's equip the normal Varun here, and you'll see it's just not as accurate. See, and it doesn't hit anywhere near as hard. Having a scope is just that much better. You see, it's not as good. It's nowhere near as good. So you run those three things together, the skills, along with the gun that I showed you, and you'll have absolutely no issue clearing out any content in this game. Like, there's nothing the game can throw at you that you can't clear, right? If we go back here, let's find the boss of this place and see how fast he dies. So you want to be scoped to get all those multipliers that we discussed. The boss will be right behind us, but first I just want to clear up these guys here. And there he is, Ecliptic Commandant. So, a Commandant, however you want to pronounce it. Let's just get right up to him. That was one crit. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy, right? And just, again, pop the uptime there. This gun has the fastest time to kill that I've seen out of anything in this game, including the Revenant. This S is just bonkers. What makes this gun so good? It's easy to get, very cheap to run, and it's good up close, at range, you name it, this gun can do it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. As always, I do appreciate your time. It is the greatest gift you can give me. As always, if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.